My name is Julia Prinington, and I am doing my report on STDs in New Mexico, specifically chlamydia, for the New Mexico Department of Health.
Chlamydia is the most common bacterial STD and the leading cause of preventable female infertility in the nation. New Mexico is number 6 in the nation for individuals with chlamydia per population. The current situation with sexual education in New Mexico is that the only law in New Mexico about sexual education is only stressing the teaching of HIV and AIDS, and also stresses abstinence above all other forms of protection. It is not required to discuss any other forms of protection other than abstinence.
So, my project is to change sexual education in public schools in the state of New Mexico, and to change the curriculum of the sexual education in New Mexico as a whole. Studies have shown that comprehensive sexual education works better than abstinence-only sexual education. Comprehensive sexual education teaches about risky sexual behavior, including unprotected sex. It also teaches about STDs, how to prevent them, and where to get tested. And while it does teach abstinence, it doesn't teach just abstinence. This curriculum includes all forms of sexual protection. Step 1 of my project plan is to hold meetings for parents in both middle and high schools with teachers and officials. We will stress the importance of comprehensive sexual education and why it is better than abstinence-only sexual education. The budget for this is around $135 per hour for paying the teachers and officials. Step 2 of my project plan is to create a new sexual education curriculum. We will bring in experts in the fields and train teachers and counselors to correctly teach this new curriculum. This will be comprehensive sexual education, and we can use examples of previous states that have used comprehensive sexual education and it has worked for them. The budget for this is overtime for teachers, which is approximately $11.25 per hour of training, and to pay the experts in the field to help us write this curriculum, which will be about $15 per hour of training of teachers and $15 per hour of writing this new curriculum.
In a study done by the Sexuality Information and Education Council of the United States, students who were at risk for risky sexual behavior were less likely to have unprotected sex when teaching times were increased in their schools. These students are usually affected by poverty. Because poverty is so high in New Mexico, I recommend increasing teaching in places with higher poverty rates and higher rates of STIs and teen pregnancy. I also suggest that schools take 2 to 3 weeks out of the year to teach sexual education. This teaching will be 30 minutes for middle school per day and 1 hour for high school per day.
According to a study done by the National Institutes of Health, comprehensive sexual education actually saves taxpayer dollars and money. The average taxpayer will save around $2.65 per dollar put into this program because there will be less medical taxes and less social tax costs.
For all schools in New Mexico to get proper sexual education, the budget will need approximately $1,890,295. All of this money can be achieved by applying for grants. There are many grants in the United States that help states provide adequate sexual education for their students. I calculated this number from the previous slides that talked about the budget.
In conclusion, comprehensive sexual education is what is best for everyone. It lowers rates of STIs and STDs, it lowers the rates of teen pregnancy, and it lowers taxpayers' money. It is what is best for our community and is best for our youth, and I hope that you consider this project plan.